Hello, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. You're welcome back on this platform, BVI Channel 1, where we don't relent in telling us the hard and bitter truth. And the video I'm about to bring to you, for those of you living in diaspora especially, if it doesn't touch you, if it doesn't break you down to have a rethink about what we have been saying on this platform, then nothing will ever will. Just listen to this young boy.
What's your name?
My name is Isaac.
Yeah, in what class?
Yeah, 3.
How do you feel going to school every day?
Good.
And how do you feel about your friends?
Happy.
Okay, what about them? How do they feel about you?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Why?
I'm not sure because they don't play with me that fun all the time.
Okay, and what again?
I think they don't play with me all the time because I'm not the same skin and color of them.
And how do you feel about that?
I feel sad.
Okay, and where will you love to go to your high school?
Nigeria.
Why?
Because everyone in Nigeria is the same skin and color of me.
And so you feel if you go to Nigeria, you feel connected with them?
Yes.
Okay, so how are you sure about that?
Good.
Good. So what do you tell the government of Nigeria to do for you so that you can come to Nigeria for secondary school?
Do
Why don't you tell the government to make sure Nigeria is in good order? That you want to come to Nigeria, you want good school, you want good road. I know you don't have the experience of what Nigeria look like. I know you say a lot of things about Nigeria sometimes, and I try to cover it up. You left Nigeria when you were 18 months, and you can't remember what Nigeria looked like. But every day, my son comes home telling me about he feels in school. Please, Nigerian government, do something about it. We are not happy. We want to come back home, but no social amenities, no school, the fear of security, the fear of if anything happened to my kids, how can I take them to the hospital? Please, Nigerian government, we want to come back home. Do something, please. Do something. We want change. We want change. Do something, please. Please.
You reap what you sow.
Chai. I can feel the pain of this young boy and that of the mother. And now you can understand why I've always said that running away from this country will not solve our problem. Africans, nobody will respect us anywhere in the world if Africa is in a mess, if Africa continue to decay the way it had always been because of bad, irresponsible leadership, especially in Nigeria, because they call them the giant of Africa, the giant of impunity in Africa, I suppose they mean. Because when you stay out there, you can never be treated as though you are same as them. This is the reality of the pain parents pass through, our people go through. The children are not left out because Africa is in a bad shape because of wicked and oppressive governance, irresponsible political class that have for a long time destroyed our homeland. And the best we can do is to run away. Medical doctors, they run away. Engineers, they run away. Sportsmen, they run away. Actors and actresses, they run away. Everybody finds his way out. Who will fix Africa? Who will fix Africa? That is why I am stopping at nothing, because I believe strongly that in Biafra, Africa died, but in Biafra, Africa shall rise again. Biafra is much more than just a group of people from the southeastern part of Nigeria. Biafra is an ideology for an emancipation of African people, for the renewal of our civilization that was once truncated because of colonization, slavery, and neo-colonialism, which we are all witnessing today. That is why Good Governance Ministry, we have vowed to flush out irresponsible government so that we start fixing our system, so that we start fixing our different nations, so that we start destroying and dismantling the artificial borders created by the colonial masters to put us down and continue making us elevated passport carrying slaves in various countries across the world. Look at this young chap. You can imagine the trauma he passes through. You can imagine what he goes through. And he is just one voice representing millions of voices of our young people, children born in diaspora. That is why I said I have to be back home so that we can fix our home. The least you can do is to support what we are doing with any little thing you can, because we are at the front line. Hardly will you have people that will give up everything just for this cause, just for the liberation of African people. And nobody will liberate you other than yourself, the people. Because even the Western world, they collaborate to ensure that Africa always produce irresponsible people as leaders. But it is our duty to put an end to it. We are already doing the little I can from my own part, from where I come from. Why don't you start the same? Why don't you ignite the fire and the revolution of Good Governance Ministry around wherever you are? It is not about race. It is not about ethnicity. It is not about country. It is not even about your religion. It is about humanity and to save African nation, to save people from the black race, so that people outside can be treated as though they are equal humans like the rest of other people. You see, I couldn't sleep. If I tell you what the time is, these are the things. We're connecting with people, sharing ideas. What are we going to do? How are we going to nail this message down to the main brain, the thinking faculty of an average black man, especially those living in Africa? Especially those living in Africa. And you can understand the poverty, the deprivation, and the hunger these charlatans that call themselves political leaders in Africa have turned it into a weapon to continue making a mess of the people's life. Then you can understand the sacrifice you are making to reverse all of this. It is not an easy job, but the little you can do, you're not doing it for me, you're doing it for your kids. You cannot run away from the madness, the effect of bad governance in Africa. Beginning with Nigeria, I say it and I say it again. And that is why we are committing every time resources and energy to ensure that we get rid of these men out of corridors of power. Not be people still they call Tinubu to come and working for the same victims of the failed system. The youths are now being beaten the drums to support somebody like Tinubu. Something is mentally wrong with you people. You want to reward Tinubu for bringing this kind of administration or governance to Nigerian people. And some misguided element that call themselves celebrities in form of Nollywood, that movie or whatever they call it, that has only contributed in retarding the mentality of our people. One day I will bring out time for honor. But for the fact that you went to endorse, I heard you went to endorse Tinubu sometime. I had it, I don't get to that time. It's unfortunate. I don't get to that time. But the rest of Nigerians, do not allow yourselves to be used to continue recycling never do wells in power. The better we understand it, the sooner we all gather, the better for all of us. Else, hey, this one you are seeing now, this one is just introduction. Now just preamble. We never hit the main gear with the way things are going. The hardship, you go spell your name and that of your entire generation. So, my people, there is nothing else we can do than to share this concept, this revolution, to ignite it everywhere. Insist on it. It is possible. Don't let anybody tell you it is impossible to flush out these money bags that have stolen the wealth of the people over the years. Don't let anyone tell you that it is impossible to ensure that none of these people who have contributed in any way to run your lives down ever smell any public office, any elective office. It is high time you stop rejecting piecemeal to sell your future. And you may think you will just run away from this country and be free from the impunity of Africa. You are just joking. The frustration is waiting for you over there. And my people in diaspora, it's up to you. Thank God some of you are supporting what we're doing marvelously well. I can't deny that. But a whole lot is needed to be done. We need to be seriously encouraged. You need to inform many people about this revolution. The Good Governance Ministry revolution, it is a political revolution that will salvage not just the Biafran people, but the entire African nation. Because what will it take if you have good schools? When you have good schools, you breed a better society. When you have good governance, they create jobs for teeming youths, energetic youths, well-talented youths. Is it a rocket science to have 24 hours electricity in Nigeria? But yet, they will never do it because these same people They are benefiting from your living in darkness. That is why you are talking about refining oil, importing fuel. In this 21st century, where you have abundant crude oil that is almost getting obsolete. The sooner we do this, the better for every one of us. I am preaching this. I am working it. We have the master plan to get these guys off. Then coming back home, we will use our homeland, the Biafran land, to set an example. All we need from you is your support, your encouragement, and mobilizing every other person to stand behind us. Then you see in the next 4 years, if my homeland is not transformed, then forget it. 4 years. If we have the massive support from you, massive mobilization and awareness, reawaken the consciousness of the people, I tell you, many of you will relocate your children peacefully and they will be happy to connect back to Mother Nature and be proud of whom they are. I tell you, we will set the pace in our homeland and we will begin it in Anambra State. What you saw us do during and this after election, both pre and post election in Anambra State, is just a rehearsal. The real game is ahead of us. We need your support now more than ever. And that is just the message. And we will not relent. And I can tell you, we will never ever disappoint you. I'm only a voice as Bishop, Good Governance Ministry. This is a revolution that will sweep across, not just the Biafran land, not just Nigeria, but the entire African nations. Support this vision to get rid of every political never do well, every corruption in the system, every failed governance. Join in this movement. Ignite it in your country. Ignite it in your state. Ignite it in your community, wherever you are. Insist on good governance. And I tell you, we will be free. I'm signing out. Don't forget to share this video. Let it go viral. Let everyone get to hear this. As long as you're a black man or an African, get this message. Don't forget to subscribe. We're molding a powerful community right here. And I tell you, our freedom is assured. Stay safe. Bye-bye.